I'd like to address this to all the members of the 1964-65 years of football at Perryville, Missouri. I was just made aware of Wayne Noe's passing, and my sympathy goes out to his family, and I got a story I have to tell you about Wayne. First year that I was there, Wayne Noe was my manager, and he loved football. He knew everything about football. He went to all of our meetings and everything, and he was about 5 feet 9 or 10, weighed about 165 pounds that year. But he had one problem. He had polio in one leg, and he had no muscles in from his knee down through his foot on that leg. And to make it a long story short, he couldn't run, and he did like and was an assistant coach to me. He did helped with grading and giving out, taking care of the players, and he taped ankles, things like that. And I depended on him a lot, and I was very impressed with his knowledge and understanding and the way he worked. Now on that team that first year, we had Dennis Weber was our starting center. Dennis had size and strength, and we were lucky that we did have some other linemen there to fill in. But the two tackles graduated, and so I decided to move Dennis to a tackle position so I could utilize his assets of strength and blocking ability. But that left the position of center open. Who am I going to put at center? Well, one time when I was sitting thinking about it, Wayne Noe happened to walk in my office, and I asked Wayne, I said, you know, Wayne, have you ever thought about playing? When I played in college, we had a player, a linebacker that transferred in. His name was Mickey O'Quinn, and he was about 6'3" and weighed about 215 pounds, and he had the same problem with polio in one leg from the knee down. He could not run, but he was one heck of an inside linebacker. He never practiced, but he played in every football game and was one of our leading tacklers. So the center position, and as I explained to Wayne, it doesn't require you to do any running. It requires you to snap the ball, give us a good snap every time, and block the man on the line of scrimmage, either in front of you or to the side away from where the ball is being run. And I said, you know, if you're really interested, let me ask you to do this. Go home, talk to your parents, explain what the deal is here, and if they give you the okay, I've got a spot for you. Oh my gosh, his face lit up. He was so happy he couldn't wait to get home, catch a bus and get home. And he left immediately. The next morning, who was waiting on me out in the parking lot and grinning from ear to ear was Wayne Noe. He said, "Coach, I can play. I can play. My wife signed an okay for me to play football." And I said, yes, thank goodness. So we put him in, and by the way, we did not report this to the news media because they might target it, the other team might target him to injure him or something. So he wore a shin guard on the one leg and pulled up, covered that with a long sock there. And he was our leading man when we went to the line of scrimmage. From a huddle, he was the first man to hold his hands up to form the huddle for the next play. And I can still see him rushing up as fast as he could go that line of scrimmage because we ran a pretty fast offense. And so we left, actually he only played on offense. And I think we substituted Weber to snap the ball on long punts because we went to a punting offense where offensive position where the punter lined up 15 yards deep, and that's pretty deep. But Weber had the experience of snapping the ball, so we took Wayne out on defense. But he played one heck of an offensive game for us. He was the inspiration for the team. He was always firing people up. He was so happy to be playing. In fact, at the end of the year, Wayne was named to the second team, all-conference team in Southeast Missouri that we were a member of. And the team we want to remember what all he contributed to the team. Not only his presence out there, but he was able to do the job and did it well. And so he served as a model for the players that followed him to follow. Thank you, Wayne, for all your work and hard play and what all you did for the Perryville football team. You were a man that led the way, not only in the football team, but also in classes, anything that you did. And you certainly left a legend there to be followed and make it something that all players could look forward to and enjoy the name of Wayne Noe. Wayne, I'm sorry I missed your funeral, but you meant the world to the team and to me, and I appreciate all that you did. Thank you so much.